now, Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill with your full 7-day forecast.
All right, folks, this is a timeline of the power outage situation in Florida. Watch it exponentially increase after the storm makes landfall around 8:30. Boom, look at all the red. And up to 10:23 p.m., the last frame here, about 1,600,000 folks without power in Florida. You can guarantee that number is going to exponentially increase as we go throughout the rest of the cycle of the storm as it crosses the state. Back home, we have Canaan Valley. We are east of Davis with a temperature right now of 33 degrees, going down to 22 degrees tonight, and Friday morning 17 will likely be the coldest spot in the country. Freeze watch and frost advisories in effect for Pocahontas County. We have frost advisories for Nicholas County tonight, but those of you watching from the other counties will probably wake up to patchy frost as well, because look at our temperatures, basically in the low 50s, but we're dropping about 4 or 5 degrees per hour and definitely having frost tomorrow night. So there you go, 37 degrees, crystal clear skies overnight as you wake up tomorrow, 67 for the high with lots of sunshine. Now, let's talk about the tropical system and its impact across Florida, because we have high pressure and very little to talk about locally. Here's our storm system, made landfall right around 8:30 this evening. Spring Hill had a gust to 164 miles an hour, now down to 134. Tampa, 90 mile an hour gust. Now in Tampa, the wind's starting to switch to the northwest. That's going to take all this Gulf of Mexico water and push it into the bay. When the wind was out of the northeast, it pushed it out. So we're getting that surge back into Tampa, and we have significant reports of damage and, of course, significant flooding. I-75 in Sarasota not showing up, unfortunately, because the power is out, but this is Route 589 in Tampa Bay. Can't see that far because of the heavy rain in that particular location. So as of 11 o'clock, it is winds of 105 miles an hour. So it's still going as it crosses the state. It'll cross north of Melbourne by tomorrow morning and dart out into the Atlantic. We've also had some very heavy rain. This is the amount of moisture in the atmosphere. It's up to about 3 inches of moisture, whereas the rest of the country, we have very dry air. This is the rainfall amounts in Florida so far this week, approaching 17 inches in Tampa Bay. And as you go east towards Orlando, about 4 or 5 inches of rain. A general swath of 3 to 5 inches of rain across the interior parts of Florida. Our pressure is rising, and we have high pressure in place. And while it'll be cold at night, we are going to warm up very nicely each day through the weekend. And then a cold front comes through and changes the ball game for us by early next week. So here's your forecast. We are in the 60s, except 70s over the weekend. Overnight lows creeping back into the 40s. Front early Monday before you wake up to go to school, and then we are chilly Tuesday and Wednesday with a few flurries in Pocahontas County. We'll have upper 20s to low 30s by Tuesday night into Wednesday morning of next week. That's your forecast. More news and sports after the break.